Hey, this is Melanie Hunt with the Hunt Home Team at Keller Williams in the Metro Atlanta area. I'm just sitting here reviewing the stats for April 2021, and I wanted to share the story that they're telling with you guys. So first, let's start with supply. Supply is kind of the starting point for what is the total market economy looking like in the market. And we talk about supply in terms of months of inventory. And that kind of gives us a gauge on, are we in a seller's market or are we in a buyer's market? Okay, so anywhere in between about 5 to 7 months of inventory is what I would consider a balanced market. And when we dip below that, we are in what's called a seller's market. Interestingly, since about mid-2012, we have been in a pretty significant seller's market in the Metro Atlanta area. Now, throughout that whole time, months of inventory fluctuated somewhere between, 2, 3, 4 months of inventory at any given time, depending on seasonality, what type of property you have, what price point is it at, and specific area of town. About mid last year, 2020, we crossed the threshold of under 2 months of inventory, and currently we're sitting right around 1 month of inventory, which is what is really driving this extreme seller's market and price appreciation. So let's get into the next couple of stats I'm going to show you guys here. First is pricing, right? So sales prices. April 2021, the average sales price for the entire Metro Atlanta area is $403,000. That's up 22.5% over last year. The median is at $327,000, which is up 19% over last year. Interestingly, so in January, it was at $357,000, February $360,000, March $379,000, and April we're at $403,000. That's some pretty significant price increasing, which you can see on this graph here that I'm showing you. Days on market is down over last year. So average days on market is sitting right around 22 days on market. That's down about 50% over last year. And then the median is at 5. Okay, so most properties are selling in a week or less on the market. That is down by about 65%. Now, another interesting fact is that in January, the median was 12 days on market. And this is for the entire Metro Atlanta data. February was at 10 days on market. March, we were at 7. And April, we're at 5 days on market, okay? Little tidbit for you, the Hunt Home Team's average is 6 days on market versus 22, and our median is at 4. And then lastly, let's talk about the average percent of list price that sellers are receiving. So they price it at a certain point and put it out on the market at a certain price when they put it out on the market. So what is it actually closing for? Is it closing close to that price or is it closing over that price? For the last year, we've been kind of hovering right around like 98. Well, for the last several years, we've been hovering right around 97, 98% of list price as an average in the market. And just starting around January of this year, we crossed that threshold of 99% of the list price. For April, the average in the Metro Atlanta area was 101% of list price. And then one of our proudest stats is that the Hunt Home Team's average is at 104.2 of list price. So that's the April 2021 stats. If you have any additional questions about it, please reach out. If you want to know what does your house look like in this market, or potentially what does it look like to go buy a place in this market, please reach out. Thanks.